Good afternoon. Would you please tell us where you're coming from and what brought you to Swiss Medica?
Yes, so we came from London in England, and we've researched a bit about treatments for autism, whatever can make the symptoms better for my daughter. And we found out about Swiss Medica, and we made inquiries, and all the inquiries were spot on. Just they answered us quickly and gave us a lot of information.
At what age was your daughter diagnosed with autism, and what kind of therapies have you tried ever since?
My daughter was diagnosed with autism around 5 years old. We've been in special schools, a lot of speech, well, perhaps I should not say a lot of speech therapy, maybe not enough speech therapy actually, in England. And my daughter's situation improved slightly, but not enough. So we just kept on looking for a solution so that she can have a better quality of life, if possible.
In which way do you think having these diagnoses makes her life challenging? In which way?
Or in so many ways. The diagnosis makes my daughter's life really challenging for herself and for the family as a whole. First of all, communication is a big challenge, and where there's no communication, it makes life really, really difficult for both the child, for parents, for siblings, for teachers, for everyone. Because, for example, if my daughter needs to go to the toilet, she will just get up and go. So let's say you're in the airport, she'll just drop whatever bag she's holding and go for the toilet, run for the toilet, which is really unsafe. Maybe she wants to make a choice of something. You have to give her 2 or more choices. Otherwise, she's not going to say, oh, I want this. So if you're guessing what she wants, then you give her choices of what to make. Another thing is tantrums, lots of tantrums, perhaps because she cannot say what she wants to say, or maybe she's having headache and she doesn't know how to express it. Then she gets angry, hits at the door, bang the door, things like that. And another effect of autism is the fact that, especially when she was younger, she would sleep a couple of hours, wake up 3 hours, sleep, and then she would just be banging her head for no reason. So lots of problems that came with that diagnosis, lots of things.
And how, like talking, so, and would you please mention her age as well, because this is quite a rare age group.
Exactly.
We have people, patients with older autistic kids, like 17, 19, we had 35, we had 24. So would you please mention her age?
Yes, my daughter's age, my daughter is 25 and will be 26 in the next few months, yes.
I see. So would you please describe a little bit the preclinic process, the application process? How did you find it? First of all, how did you find about us?
Yes, yes.
And have you considered maybe other clinics before coming here?
Yes, yes. Oh. So I was just on the net, and I think one of the testimonials just popped up on YouTube, and then I looked at it and I said, oh gosh, I forgot, because some years ago I actually planned to explore the stem cells therapy. I had planned it, and then I forgot, work, schedule and all those things, so I completely forgot. And then...
And Corona happened, you remember 20s? Corona happened.
Exactly, and
you
then
remember?
Corona, yes. And then we were all locked in, in the house, nothing to do. My daughter would just be in front of the computer, just playing all day, nothing much to do, eating, getting fatter, and just a very, 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 very unhealthy state at that point, Okay, so what then happened was Swiss Medica popped up, and then I looked at some of the testimonials, and I thought, oh, I wish this could happen to us. I wish this could be us, really, because some of the people had a good experience, and they'd seen changes in their child from coming for the therapy. So I got in touch with Swiss Medica initially by the chat button, and then by email. Then they took my email address, and then they gave me further information, arranged the meeting with the doctor online, which we had the opportunity to ask questions. They gave me the details of what was going to happen if we come for the treatment, which, because my daughter is 25, so on the one hand, I was not happy that we had left it so late in her age, hoping that we found out more about stem cells before. So we had the appointment with the doctor online, and after that we just made, because we had a few other programs to do, so other things to do, so we decided the month that we would be able to come, and then we made the appointment, and here we are.
So what made us so special from other clinics in the world that you decided to come to Serbia?
Okay, so I had two choices. There were two choices, and the other choice was a bit farther on the one hand. Then Swiss Medica, they are spot on. You ask a question, they immediately respond. But the other clinic was not like that. Sometimes I have to wait for them 2 days, 3 days, 4 days for an answer. Sometimes maybe even weeks. They were not answering like that. And it was by WhatsApp, not by email. And then theirs, we'll have to arrange a visa. So if they're not answering on time, and it's going to be a lot more procedure, then, we opted for the one that was simple, very, very simple, easy, less hours flights, less money to spend. I'm sorry to say, but a bit more, less money to spend on the flight. So, and then concerning efficiency, Swiss Medica looked more efficient, because they just right there, you ask a question and immediately they answer. So we just opted for Swiss Medica.
Okay, upon your arrival, you had a treatment plan here. And how do you find the process in general and the medical staff in here? Please, a couple of words.
Yes, when we were coming, I was really, in fact, worried. Maybe worried is an understatement. I was anxious, very, very anxious, and I went back to family, to the computer, looked at more testimonials, looked at some of the effects. What could be the effect? Could somebody die from it? What could happen? So I searched for more information, and everything just pointed that it's going to be okay. And then we got here to Swiss Medica in Serbia. To get in at the airport was okay, no harassment, nothing. And then we got into the hotel. It was smashing. Very, very nice, very comfortable. And then the clinic sends a vehicle to pick us up to the clinic. Everything very perfectly organized. And the doctors, honestly, very good so far. The nurses, everyone very efficient. They interviewed us, no rush. You speak every question that they're asking, that the doctor is asking, that the nurses are asking. No rush, no rush. They give you time to answer the question, to give proper information about your child so that a proper treatment program could be drawn up. And everything's been really, really fine, very fine. And then, sorry, Anastasia, when it came to payment, my bank said, we're not giving you any money because this is a scam. So I said, no, it's not a scam. I said, don't worry, I'll come back and tell you that it was not a scam. And then, so they didn't give me the money. I wanted cash, and they refused. They didn't give me the money. It wasn't a loan, it was money in my account. So I made some attempts to make the payment, which Anatolio said, don't go that way. And then we got here. I hadn't made any payment yet. We got here, and then I looked at my other bank. There was some new facilities to set up like other currencies accounts within my account. So I did that. It was so easy, very easy. Payment was made, and I got here. It's not a scam. All the people are lovely. Anastasia is lovely. Directs you to other things. I had my teeth done. I had my teeth done at very, very lower prices than in London. And Serbian people are easygoing. Everyone's easygoing. People just do their own thing, really. The drivers, they speak English. Everyone speaks English. Very, very, very okay.
So there was not even a language barrier?
No language barrier. I would honestly advise, if your child has autism, give it a try, to come to Swiss Medica.
Yeah. You forgot to mention that you experienced our public transport.
Oh yes. So I went for imaging of my teeth, and then because we couldn't get a taxi, and I didn't map out my way because I was thinking, oh, we'll just get out there and get a taxi. So a lady there, another patient, she just said, oh, it's fine, and she took us on the bus and took us to the hotel. She took us on the bus and took us to the hotel, and everything was just fine.
Thank you so much. I think this is it. Thank you for your story.